Morning, everybody. Alan here at Just Fishing. I just want to talk to you about Keitechs this morning. They've been probably one of our hottest selling things recently. Everybody's using them on Austin and Watauga and so forth. Just a really good bait this time of year. And we get a lot of questions on how to rig them. You know, which head's best, what head should I use, and everything. So just wanted to go over a few different ones or options that you have. So we got 2.8 Keitech here. This is called the swim bait head. This one's real easy to use. You basically just want to lay the head on top of it,
over here, over the board. So.
Lay the head on top of it, kind of see where it would come out at. Show them about 3 or 4 ribs before the end of that slot.
Show the slot.
Okay. You have this slot on.
Moving.
You have this slot on top of the bait, and generally your hook's gonna come out 3 or 4 notches ahead of the end of the slot, if that makes sense. Just try to keep it as straight as you can in the center of the bait. And you always want to come out the top, like we said. That wire keeper on these holds them really well. Make sure it's sitting straight. You know, you don't want it bunched up or crooked or anything. But that's a swim bait head. And it's real snag resistant. I call it the sled head. It kind of just skates over top of a lot of stuff that other heads might tend to wedge into. Then we have the nail head, which is just a worm nose or mushroom shaped head. And it's real easy to rig too. It's basically the same way, but instead of the wire keeper, you got 2 rings all the way around the shank. See if our distance is the same, and it pretty much is. Should look something like that. Keitech's really versatile because, you know, you can use different weights to hit different sections of the water column, shallow or deep, or fish it faster or slower to accomplish the same thing. Pretty versatile little baits. So this is a screw lock Keitech head. Same shape as the last one, but we got a screw lock instead of the regular shank. It holds it a little better. A little bit tougher to rig, but it does hold them better. I'll show you how we're gonna go about it. Same way from the start. All right, so when we come out, that's what we've got.
Leave it down here.
We come out, that's what we've got. So you're going to push it up, kind of get it started on the spring, and then you're going to have to roll the whole bait about 3 times around the hook bend. We might go 4 on this one. Sometimes 3, sometimes 4. Like that. And it's on there. I mean, that's the advantage to this head is, you know, the bait will not be pulled down. A lot of times it gets pulled down on a regular shank, and then you got to push it back up, and seesaw effect back and forth, the bait wears out. Here, they're going to chew the tail off before this part moves. So it's a lot more secure, a little bit tougher to rig. There's some other ones that we carry too. I'll show you. I won't rig them, just show you. This is a Bobcat Bumpkin swim bait head. Very similar to the screw lock, but it's got a much heavier shank hook If you're throwing on a casting outfit with heavier line, you may want something like that, or a A-rig with braid.
The springs are bigger as well.
And the screw lock's bigger too, yeah. Underspins have been really hot this year. You rig it the same as a swim bait or a worm nose, just push it up on the shank, but you've got the added flash of the blade. So, you know, smallmouth or sight feeders in clear water, they can see it from a further distance more easily. They can be good. This is kind of a hybrid underspin with a wide gap hook. It's an owner flashy swimmer. Allows you to rig it weedless. Fishing around laydowns or brush and still have the blade, which is kind of cool. And these little 1/0 ones fit a 2.8 perfectly.
It's hard to see that there's a screw lock there.
Yeah.
On the top.
Yeah.
Point to
Got a screw lock at the front.
You point. Where is it?
Right,
I can't
right
see
here.
It. Yeah.
Rig it weedless just like you would a worm on a EWG style hook. After that, you can fish it around brush and laydowns and so forth. We've got lots of colors. I'll get her to walk down the aisle with us here in a second. These are kind of the top colors: Sexy Shad, Smallmouth Magic, and Electric Blue, and 2.8 and 3.3 is kind of our day in, day out, you know, best colors that people are wanting. Smallmouth Magic's your clear water color. Sexy Shad's kind of in between. Electric Blue's, I mean, it's good all the time, but it's really good in dirty water, a little bit of a stain to it. But smallmouth love chartreuse anyway. Get her to walk down the aisle here. We keep a lot of these Keitechs in stock all the time. A whole aisle of them. Got the easy shiners, regular swing impacts, and then the fat swing impacts. Then we've got several other similar ones too. We got the Strike King Rage Tail Swimmers and the Guggen Saucy Swimmers, Zoom Z Swims, which are all very similar.
Fast munitions.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, where is it? There they are.
But hopefully that helps answer some questions on rigging. Like I said, we get those questions a lot. What head's best for what situation and how do I rig them? So we have all those heads in stock. Be glad to help you. Come by and see us, and good luck fishing. Thank you.